Welcome from the City of Entertainment. You are listening to Las Vegas Backstage Talk with your host, comedian Michele LaFong, the only show that really gets personal with the stars. Partnered with Casino Player Magazine, a monthly gaming lifestyle publication with over 88,000 paid subscribers nationally, which now features LaFong's syndicated columns and backstage videotaped interviews online. Our website is LasVegasBackstageTalk.com, where the show is...
Hey, and we are here in a backstage interview with Russell Peters.
That's me.
There's only one Russell Peters. We are here at the Palms Hotel in his suite with the red couches. You must have had a reaction when you walked in this door.
You know what? You walk in any suite in Vegas, you have a reaction.
Okay, I wanted to know, being that you're selling out all these places nationally and internationally,
right,
and these huge stadiums and arenas and everywhere else, yet so many people don't know who you are. I mean, that is a fact.
Right.
Why do you think the gatekeepers have kept you out in the mainstream of TV, for example, that sort of thing?
I don't know what their reasoning is. It's like high school, you know? You can be, in high school, if you're not in with the cool kids, you're just not in with the cool kids. And it doesn't matter how much cooler you are than them or how much the rest of the school loves you. The elite cool kids, if you're not cool...
I can't believe it.
It's
never
corny
changes.
to me.
It never changes. I got a lot to look forward to there.
When you watch comedy movies even, it's all cliques, you know? There's the Adam Sandler clique, there's the Judd Apatow clique, there's the Tina Fey clique, you know, there's the Will Ferrell clique, and I'm in nobody's clique. I'm not.
Why do you think that is?
They don't know me. They don't know me. I'm sure.
You're just not an ass kisser, probably.
I'm
right?
not an ass kisser.
I'm not either.
No. And you know, there's a lot of the time I'm sure they look at what I do, and they're like, you know, a lot of people, I think they judge it by saying, oh, that's easy stuff to do, and I'm like, well, not really, but you're really not paying attention to what I'm saying. So you're obviously not getting what's happening.
Why would they think that's an easy thing to do?
I don't know, but that's their problem, not mine.
As far as industry goes, do you really think that it's about kissing up? Because I kind of do. I think
there is definitely
really
an ass-kissing thing
yes.
going on there, you know, and they also want to. I think the other problem is they can't control me because they can't. There's nothing they can hold over me. What are they going to do?
I think you just hit the nail on the head.
They're going to be like, well, what? Yeah, we're going to offer him $1 million and think we're going to own him? Not for $1 million, you're not.
Maybe two.
Not even.
Just me.
I mean, if I'm making $21 million in a year, your $2 million is like, I guess they won't make your $2 million. You know what I mean?
I see exactly what you mean.
So they kind of look at it as, well, we need somebody like him who we can control. Because they didn't create me. So they can't claim me.
Yes.
Ooh.
I think you just hit gambling.
Mm-hmm.
Do you gamble?
I mean, if she looks clean, I won't put on a
And you're not talking about your wife, obviously.
That's an ex-wife.
Do you have an ex-wife?
I do have an ex-wife.
Oh my God, lucky you.
Yeah, great, right?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
that's
like having a boat you can't get rid of.
The happiest
Sits
day in
in
your
the
life.
water and costs you money.
That's very funny. I'm sure she
And it
doesn't
smells
think
like
so.
fish.
Oh my God, I'm hooked. So, look, I have to ask you, do you gamble at all?
I'll play a little blackjack.
You do?
Yeah, but that's about it.
Are you a good blackjack player?
I'm not bad.
And when you play, do people recognize you? And
sometimes
they
do, and
do they bother you? I mean, when I
not-
say bother you, do they go, "You're sitting on a 16," or you know, like that?
I'm always open to suggestions when I'm playing blackjack because I'll look at the guy down the way and I'm like, listen, what I do now is going to affect what happens to you. What do you want me to do?
Oh, I love that kind of player.
Yeah.
We gotta play.
Yeah. Because you don't want to. Yes. You can't be greedy in that situation.
That's true.
Because you win, but then you screw up 5 other people. Somebody's got to take a hit. You might as well be the guy who takes the hit.
I'm glad you think like that. But what's his name? Cotter. Well, Gabe Kaplan and me had a big argument about this years ago.
What does he play? Poker?
He's a poker player, but he's a blackjack player too.
Oh, is he?
Well, he says he is. I I don't agree with the way he plays it all.
When he plays the
but I don't
blackjack,
agree.
do you think in his head he's singing in his head, "Welcome Black"?
I do.
Welcome Blackjack.
Welcome, Blackjack. You just thought of that.
I did.
You're really nuts.
Well, I don't really have Gabe Kaplan in my train of thought otherwise.
I hope not. I hope not. Okay, so how did you get your first arena? What was the moment? Did you do a festival, a comedy festival? And
I was in, I think I was in Dubai. It was in, must have been February or March of 2007. And my brother and I were just going over strategies, and then we said, well, actually it was like in December 2006. And we're like, what are we doing for the tour next year? And then I was like, let's try to do the Air Canada Center in Toronto. And he was like, my brother was like, I don't know, it's a big space. And then I said, well, why don't you size it out to 8,000 first, and then if that sells, then we'll bump it up to the 16.
Wow.
And then it went on sale and it sold out right away, 16,000, and then we had to add a second show, and that sold out as well.
That must have felt great.
Yeah, it did. I remember that night when I walked on stage. Backstage, when the lights go black and then you hear everybody screaming, it's your hometown, I got all teary-eyed and I was like, oh shit, I'm going to cry on TV.
Yeah.
I'm going to cry in front of 16,000 people.
They love that.
I don't like that. Like I got really emo.
That's
like my chin was quivering when I walked
so
out.
Funny.
You know?
That's a real Oprah moment.
Yeah.
You know
how comics are when there's a ventriloquist or a magician? I know I'm the opposite because I like that kind of stuff.
Right.
Like I watch it and I go, ooh.
Right.
Like I'm a fan. I've been a fan since I was a kid.
Eye candy.
I mean, you know, Willie Tyler and Lester. You know.
We were managed by the same person for years.
I remember loving that stuff when I was a kid. You know.
And
I even liked Gallagher. You know.
Hey, listen, I just saw him last night. He's a good friend of mine.
Really?
Yeah, he's a really
Which
good
one,
friend
the real
of mine.
one or his brother?
Oh, he don't like to talk about the brother thing. He don't like to talk, but he did. He did an interview with me just about the brother, and he straightened out the whole thing. Oh my God, what a mess.
That already just sounds weird to me.
You don't want to be there Thanksgiving
Gallagher
dinner.
tonight in New York and LA. What?
He's really funny though.
No, I thought he was hilarious back
yeah.
in the day. I mean, I used to watch it.
What's your favorite accent to do that you have the most fun with?
I mean, the Indian accent's always my go-to because that's the most natural one for me to. Because that's, I grew up hearing it in the house, so.
Go for it.
Well, it'll be any time. I'll be driving and somebody will be like trying to cut out in front of me, like, hello, wait. And it just happens. But it's funny because my daughter's 2.5, and now if I go, hello, she'll go, hello.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's
so
fun.
you got to worry about what you're saying in front of this kid.
Yeah,
you know
any
what?
part of it.
I am a huge believer that ADD people are funnier than non-ADD people because we need to keep it moving.
Yeah.
We just need, we get so bored so quickly.
That's why I can't read. I mean, I can read. I can read, I just don't like to read.
Me too.
I fall asleep like that.
Especially something that I wrote. You would fall asleep.
Yeah, well, not even. It doesn't even have to be bad. It could be the best thing I've ever read. I fall asleep reading the NyQuil box. I don't even need to take the NyQuil.
Hey! Thank you so much.
Thanks.
You're such a doll. I really so appreciate this.
No
you
problem.
have no idea. Russell Peters, people.
Thanks.
What a nice guy.